Смех и азарт, вот союз, что раскроет все тайны, что скрыты в бескрайних небесах. Светилки зажжем, корабельный сигнал. Собрались мы, чтобы покорять мир. Будем смеяться, искриться без устал. Вместе добьемся мы всех побед и изменений в пир. Так ставьте лайк и готовьте попкорн. Скоро начнем, не упустите момент. Приключения ждут, глобус заверни. Стрим серфа — это наш совет. Сплоченные вместе мы сила, мы смесь. Корабль наш мчит вперед, словно стрелы. На волнах харизмы и дружба, свершения. Здесь вдохновение, смех и волшебство — наши цели. Мечте доплыть к новым высотам. Нас ждет океан, полный чудес. Смех и азарт, вот союз, что раскроет все тайны, что скрыты в бескрайних небесах. Светилки зажжем, корабельный сигнал. Собрались мы, чтобы покорять мир. Будем смеяться, искриться без устал. Вместе добьемся мы всех побед и изменений в пир. Так ставьте лайк и готовьте попкорн. Скоро начнем, не упустите момент. Приключения ждут, глобус заверни. Стрим серфа — это наш совет. Сплощенные вместе мы сила, мы смесь. Корабль наш мчит вперед, словно стрелы. На волнах харизмы и дружба, свершения. Здесь вдохновение, смех и волшебство — наши цели. Наши цели. Наши цели. Наши цели. Скоро в эфире, встречай нас, друзья. Много приключений ждет в этом ритме. Метки на наш корабль во мгле, в синеве по морю плывет, словно в сказке, в мечте. Доплыть к новым высотам. Нас ждет океан, полный чудес. Смех и азарт, вот союз, что раскроет все тайны, что скрыты в бескрайних небесах. Мечте доплыть к новым высотам. Нас ждет океан, полный чудес. Смех и азарт, вот союз, что раскроет все тайны, что скрыты в бескрайних небесах. Светилки зажжем, корабельный сигнал. Собрались мы, чтобы покорять мир. Будем смеяться, искриться без устал. Вместе добьемся мы всех побед и изменений в пир. Так ставьте лайк и готовьте попкорн. Скоро начнем, не упустите момент. Приключения ждут, глобус заверни. Стрим серфа — это наш совет. Сплоченные вместе мы сила, мы смесь. Корабль наш мчит вперед, словно стрелы. На волнах харизмы и дружба, свершения. Здесь вдохновение, смех и волшебство — наши цели. Мечте доплыть к новым высотам. Нас ждет океан, полный.
Всем привет, надеюсь, у нас сейчас кое-чем проверка. А, вот, не, все, нормально, вроде. Все какие, ну, по сути, планы. Это по-любому мы будем пытаться сегодня. Сейчас пойдем. Пытаться эту, как его, выпивать вот это вот. Коль, то есть, ну, вообще, у меня именно выбить ее. Если получится вот эту, то, в принципе, будет неплохо. Но больше чего мне хочется именно эту Николь. Долина у меня нету, и он мне в принципе особо и как бы не нужен, ну, как персонаж, давай так. То есть это он, скорее всего, полезный будет, но как персонаж мне он не интересный. Пойдем. У меня, кстати, вот есть 58. Мы хотя бы еще давайте 12 хотя бы, чтобы еще собирать, было бы неплохо. Я быть сегодня еще встать и делал вот это вот. Тут пусть будет у нас какое-то количество вот с этих пневмогемов и вот тут 20. Вот. Плюс у нас 20 здесь, 20 вот тут. Давайте. Ну, собственно, начнем с Николь. Так, вообще, по идее, мне слышно хорошо. Звук игры вроде... Есть. Ну ладно. Так,
I live within you.
то есть, типа, она создает стыки, типа, своих, этого, как его, своего клана.
Heaven's will made mine.
Decay! New
Вот так.
Such defiance. Our little secret. I think not. Heaven's will made mine.
Decay!
Вот так давайте.
Life!
Begone. Our little secret. Animal hypostasis emulation.
A turning point in...
I live within you.
Burn!
Что? Так, здесь есть. Давайте отсюда заберем 20. А там потом пойдем поделаем задание. Нет. Можно даже вот так взять.
A lament for the end! Come into being! Witness my great undertaking! A turning point
Так.
in fate!
Blow them all up. Hi-ya. Ah, yeah. Boing, boing, boom.
Moment of birth.
turning point in fate.
Blazing delight!
Feel this ancient power.
Everybody stand!
The story has only just begun.
Так. В принципе, вот это можно сделать, устроить после книги. Основное, мне кажется, потом смысла нет. Ну, может так сделать. Итак, посмотрим.
Ring-a-ling!
Maria sweeping in. Burn! The story has only just
Чиной пойти бьет. Типа ветром, да всем. Что не как слишком быстро. То есть, ну, именно тот, да, быстро, она просто толпу сразу.
Nowhere to run! Hammer home!
Неплохо. Хотя ладно, давайте. Вот этим уже сделаем.
now's our chance.
Can't handle your drink? Huh?
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Leave the wounded to me.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. Diana special!
Привет. Так. Все. Забрать. И выйти. Не понял. То есть, к чему народ? Не понял. бежать либо отсюда, либо отсюда. Ладно, пойдем. Вот отсюда. Зачем? То есть, ну, это ударить я ее не буду. То есть, ну, знаешь, мне, в принципе, это как его, Геншин нравится, как это игра. Типа, зачем его это ударять? Это кто? Подожди. Стой. Подожди, синим. Подожди. А кто тут с синими волосами? Стой. Подожди. Я вот не помню. Ну вот, по-моему, вроде только. Ну, если кажется, это синий цвет волос. Ну нет, это не синий. Не, у меня, смотри, сейчас я бы даже отмечал, вот так делал. У меня это из этих, ну, это из моих этих самых этих любимых моих этих персонажей, это вот, это так как Любина, Ваеса, и вот Ан, вот мне еще стоят. Вот и сюда же, вот именно вот этот, типа как, как это было, знаете, ты типа, ну, выкладываешь, типа, ты можешь стоять твоих 5 персонажей. Так мне еще, ну, из моих самых любимых персонажей, это вот это вот. Николь и как ее? Алиса. По сути, все. То есть, ну, прям тех, кого я бы хотел выбивать в 100%, у меня таких особо сейчас нет. Где-то внизу. А, тут близко, давайте. Откроем. И с этих получим. Как эти это было? Кристаллы. 5 штук. Копилку. И не, просто надо этот побегать. Вот тут полностью побегать и подкрывать вот эти вот. Все. Послушай, появился это, стоп. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 65, 70, 75, 80, если я правильно каждый тут по 5. Ну, в принципе, в сумме должно получиться 100, и если я правильно почитал.
Running late again.
Это куда-то вниз. Не, вниз не. Хотя телепортироваться посмотреть он.
Running late again.
А там босс.
Running late again. Running late again.
Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Stealth mode activated.
Would
А,
it not be
я
even
понял.
stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Типа за ним просто. Стоп, что? Пойти. Блин, будет неплохо. Ну, смотря в каком плане имеешь в виду. Смотря в каком ты плане имеешь по отряду. Типа если, допустим, чтобы закрывать бездну последний, то у меня отряды такие слабые себе. У меня вообще, сейчас, подожди, это из прокачанных персонажей, прям так полностью хорошо, это только вот раз, два, шо. А все остальные нет. Ты в каком плане это он не русский? Немножко не понял, в каком плане. Ну, то есть я, то я русский. Ну, живу. Не, то ли этой. Россия.
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere? Unless it's the entrance to one of the sovereign ruler's territories.
The territory was sealed by Leonka. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey,
Я забыл уже про вот эту вот
what's changed?
фигню, которую я делал в этом. С помощью этого бота, что он писал. Мне. Ладно.
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module. Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkon finding it.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkon finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, this is
Сейчас,
probably a
слушайте,
good
как
point to stop and
всегда.
wait for reinforcements.
У нас эти будут, как его, разговоры, долго. В основном эти, одни разговоры.
Oh no! What's she doing? Just charged right in!
Wait,
Traveler, are we going after her? Or... Alright then. But let's be careful.
А, не? Ладно, думал, сейчас будет этим. Ну ладно, пошлите. С Богом нам тогда. А, по 90... Кто меня... Вот эту можно поставить. А, ну вот, кстати, если ты меня спрашивал, у меня... Вот, слушайте. Раз, у нас два, ну, то есть вот это, нет, один, два прокачаны полностью практически. И это им осталось вот эти подобрать, эти, как вот эти, его, факты, которые им нужны. Если брать то, что у меня прокачано по вот этим, то это вот раз, два, три, четыре, 5. И по сути все. Он даже если весь есть, то вообще по сути и все. Пилово. Это у меня. Дивись, я сейчас по сути практически в... Если закажу в этот, как его, в Янсен, то здесь вот эти делики. Ну, то есть это забираю эту Луну, эти и ежедневные задания делаю, по сути, все. Я особо в него это и не играю сейчас, в этот Янсен.
Here, let me help you.
Та-та-та-та.
Ah, there she is! Ineffa, wait for us!
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah. Did you black out or something? You just took off.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the fatigue to control the automatons. Currently, I am but a lowly
Ну там, как всегда, этим большой
but in the
виноваты.
distant past, I was known by another name.
Фатуи.
The eighth sovereign ruler, the priestess of Flora Candos and Skyborn feathers.
The Eighth Lord? You're Leonka's dragon mother?
Типа. Чё?
Aren't you,
Не понял. Поедь.
Eighth Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me, just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Пойди, то есть, вот это Сандлон. Сандлон, если вас ее зовут. То есть она жила, типа, как его, в эпоху этих драконов?
Leonka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes, Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our kind could escape from the curse.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within. But since you were rebooted, you began storing new memories, and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
From now on, your name's Enougha.
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is
То есть, говоря, это не первый раз, когда она что-то забывает, да? То есть она постоянно что-то забывает.
Oh no. Automated defense system activated. Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop.
Hey! Please finish what you were saying!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
Назад, увы, мы
This is just a
не
secondary
попадем
access
таким
tunnel.
путем.
If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the territory.
Суть появится. Как тут быть? Сандрона, да? Должна выйти, или как мы ее? Следующий вопрос.
Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure your safe return.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely too.
Yes, I too must return.
Так. О, тут это с нее. Кстати, по-моему, у нее, кажется, нет. А, не могу просто перейти. Нет, я не могу. Ну, у меня нет. Может стать перейти.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Так. Блин.
Gooba, get them! A moonlit night for all.
Yep.
Мне вот эти немножко
I should have
естественно, выпестуюсь, блин. Он сюда сильно. Давайте ванну. Вот это.
Look out below! Hero incoming! Time to roll!
Не... Стоп, запись. Журнал. Нифига себе тут. То есть, мало того, что этих разговоров много, да, у нас? Так что тут текст. Ну, она... Пошлите.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it! Running late again.
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
Ну ладно. Нам сюда. Вниз это... Типа, запись 2. Это, блин... Если читать, то... Допустим, если это читать, то... Сейчас, если это читать, то это будет у нас слишком долго. Ну, по крайней мере. У меня это будет точно долго. Ну, кому тесно, думаю, посидят потом. Ну, те, кто подходили, думаю, читают.
You doing okay, Inefa? You keep spacing out.
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment. Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Ух ты. Подождите, сейчас немножко. Импакт подключу, чтобы он мог бы делать этим. Как его? Иншот. То есть с помощью него.
Detected 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking? So, you can take control of different machines, huh?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management. At least, I think it is.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
Типа администратор внутри. Но. Так, кто?
This
Слушайте. Неплохо. Типа. Смотрите, вот кто там как-то возмущался, то, что мотоцикл у персонажа есть, да? А вот, как по сути, это... Вот так, это... Просто, по сути, налоги, типа, там, роботы, а?
Watering, weed.
Administrators 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
О, я могу так сделать сейчас.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for.
Еды тут-то нету. У меня почти.
There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Now arriving at the central zone. Goodbye.
Huh? What was that? Get over there and check it out.
О! А эти как сюда дошли? Фатуи.
They're gonna find us!
Please come with me.
There's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Ineva?
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
Это что-то информация 3. Типа запись, да?
Ultimatum protocol. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. My job is done. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Nodcroft just for you to find? So they could lure you here?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. Hence why we created that little kerfuffle. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
This time? No, no more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you, I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like anyone got seriously hurt.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here, not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank, letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us! Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she...
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
Сейчас поедем.
I can't do it.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times, it would be the ultimate betrayal. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you? A guy like you. You're fooling no one.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now, you've forgotten the most important detail in your contract. The termination clause.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Huh? Huh. Enefa, Traveler.
The 11th Lord. And the Variable. We were hoping you might show up.
Wait, the controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
That's just a beacon used to set the
То есть,
location
они
for this
это
cage.
обнулил, получается.
We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
Цель и то, что вот этим факторием управлять нельзя.
We aren't looking for a fight, especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Duoshin go.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want. I need...
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging eventually.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we...
This is all my fault. Adiate.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Could it be?
Hold tight.
must lead to the core. It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down.
Ну, что? Слепые.
That was a long way
Получается.
down. Traveler, Ineffa, are you okay?
No damage to report. But
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful? Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done, I have no right to hold you back.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
More automatons!
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
Ineffa, Traveler, good luck.
У него же прямо бас ногой. Как он тогда это... Стоит? Он сказал, я походу сломал эту ногу. И как он тогда сейчас стоит? Ходит?
Eleventh Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your...
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is herself.
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it. Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came here, praying to be reborn.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind, to start over anew? Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Then I am the malfunction? What happened to the sovereign ruler?
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
So, she's gone.
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is why it continues to affect you to this day.
So, that's what that thing is. A curse from the sovereign ruler.
So, she was severed and killed off, but it never survived? How does that work? Are they the same person? A dragon?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and information. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here, just as I was before you. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse, but Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction. It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik met with misfortune, and the Flower Feather clan became more hesitant to act. Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory loss. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow! That's a long time. How long ago was Ochkan around again? Hold on! Paimon knows this.
For the last 2,000 years. You've been waiting here for me?
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory, and send the automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory and complete the rebuild that she began. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui and open a route back to the surface. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed further into the depths, where I will be waiting for you.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. Let's see if Paimon can wrap her head
О,
around all
кстати,
that.
я вот согласен. Пайман, событий. Как много событий, как много информации, что посмотрим. Ну, если Пайман что-то поняла, то я что-то, походу, вообще ничего не понял.
Then, Badbot cursed Goodbot, so whenever Goodbot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Inepa can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything. Thanks! Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait, you did mean that as a compliment, right?
Curse. Malfunction. It fits my hypothesis, and it seems to explain all my erratic behavior and cognition.
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked before you can exit the territory. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then, I will finally know where I belong.
О, класс! Они не нападают. О. Ящик.
Running late again.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Deceased. Administrator 2. Deceased. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifting restrictions.
Чё? Ладно, пустите. Вряд ли нападать вниз.
2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord? It's okay.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord, stand before me, and be rid of this curse.
Here I am, so close to my destination, yet my thoughts are only becoming more cluttered. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again? My cognition module cannot...
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home!
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, do whatever it takes to stop me. If that is the case, I can...
Типа тут он что, выбыл? По что? Пошлите.
Don't worry, Inefa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since I entered this place. And yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory, it suddenly kicks in. Almost as if...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in the presence of its owner and creator, the sovereign ruler.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been. We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
Do you think Inefa's okay? Why isn't she moving?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
Ah! It's the Matui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
Подождите. То есть я правильно понимаю? Их это просто раздавило, да? А давно в Геншине вот так эти враги погибают, а? Ну, это было неплохо.
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape. Leonka's dragon mother? Eighth Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her memories? The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now this malfunction will meet the same fate as she. There is no Dragon Mother here, and there never was. Only one Lord has dominion here, and that is me. For I am the almighty Dragon Lord, mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel before me.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Inefa here, and you who placed the curse on her! It was you all along!
Inefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must be destroyed.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given the opportunity to do good in the first place.
Спеть.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the Eighth Lord. Her folly becomes her. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for now. But in time, I shall have my revenge. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her chest.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you'd been conned. Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! How dare you imprison me! And you malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! You will never know peace for the rest of your days. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Leonka. 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the 8th Lord who once ruled this domain. But at last, it is within my grasp! Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me and return the core. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance! Wretched malfunction! Do not impede the inevitable!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordination!
Seconds is all I need.
What? My core!
Типа, она погибла? Ну, то есть, ну, понятно, что она есть как герой, этот, герой персонаж, но по истории она, типа, как бы все.
She's gonna be okay, right?
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine. I wonder how Marionette will react to this.
Joy?
Delight? Or disappointment?
The Fatui? How are
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a little underwhelming. I don't think I'll be getting any commendations if this is how my report ends. So let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning Morn. Show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon's technology. wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said you were an unpredictable variable. But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler in the throat.
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to Dominion! So be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, I shall grant you your wish! Welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried till the end of time! Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Is this place collapsing? If so, then even if we defeat her,
There is no escaping the destruction! Here in the depths is where you belong!
Так, надо вот так сделать.
nice and spicy. Eat this!
А, что? О, злая. Походу.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, we are back where we began. Our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I am no sovereign ruler. I must return.
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent your self-destruction. No such privilege exists. We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble of these ruins. Last of the sovereign lords.
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
А, типа она прям все
Searching your memories? The
вспоминает.
curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean.
А, вот классно наблюдать по по Нодкрай. Ну, то есть, типа, 90. Пойди, мы туда должны были пойти.
Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The wild hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa.
О! Вот это у меня просто как его? Есть, у меня он выпал чисто случайно. И поэтому даже не один раз. Плюс я получу его еще, как я понимаю, бесплатно. У него созвездие. Ну, так он у меня есть, знаете, я приеду, он получить созвездие, как я понимаю, бесплатно.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, But one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
То есть это просто типа... Как его? Ключ, а не число.
Impossible!
Ага. Подожди. То есть, ну, у нас было, что, типа, да, это у каждого персонажа, типа, есть вот это, там, типа, элемент, типа, огонь, лед, вода, вот это, да, там. Но как у нас происходит это подключение? Я. Это не было, да? То есть мы, по сути, сейчас только что поняли, как персонаж тот или иной получает тот или иной элемент. Не хочу. Тот улом.
Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend the...
Подождите.
Curse you were given. Follow the path of your choosing till you discover where you belong.
The sheer blasphemy! Willingly handing such a sacred artifact over to a
Событие, не секунду, это иду. Так, все. Кидайте. Продолжать.
malfunctioning degenerates! It cannot be.
Farewell, last of the Sovereign Lords.
Ineffa! Your core! It's fixed? And is that...
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I paused the process, it will not hold much longer. Calculating. Remaining time, 30.
30 minutes? Huh. For a moment there, Paimon was worried.
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake, and now the place seems to have sprung a leak.
Estimated time to Foundation cave-in, 20 seconds.
Huh? Huh?
A place to belong. I too once yearned for it.
Ну да, пусть идет. Это что больше идет.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay? I'm working on it.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just...
But...
If we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh!
You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
We finally escaped! Luckily, the cave-in only affected the lower levels. You alright there, bro?
Ah, another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Anefa, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come? Oh.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied to us for over 10 years?
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Anefa tell us the whole story.
Sovereign rulers, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, Priestess of Floral Candles, and Skyborn Feathers.
Seems like a howl's forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, they still did everything they could to try and help me.
Now you've remembered everything. Do you have a sense of where you truly belong?
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But that's all ancient history now. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the mirror of the dawning morn. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path, and returning to the place where I still have someone waiting for me.
Well said. I'm happy for you.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that letter or not?
Oh, shoot! Forgot all about that!
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data surfaced in a short time frame. I am still processing it. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me, and we can inspect it.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. Now I can't go back to Liyue or Nodcry. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this, nor is the Nodcry Aprishniki. You should take Arieta and go.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me right now, and you're going to apologize to our daughter.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, why not camp out at the Flower Feather Clan for now? We welcome everyone, from old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Don't worry about a thing. You've got to go and find where you belong.
I think I've already...
so shiny.
Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Arieta mentioned?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously? It's been hiding in plain sight all this time?
yes, the sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Чё?
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker? Ugh. Paimon's had enough of this whole letter debacle. Just read it already.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you and not cry. Varka.
То есть это сам этот написал? Валка, да? Типа сказал, что увидимся с вами в Нутклае, да? Вот теперь. Класс, у меня игра вылетела. Сейчас пойдем. Зайдем на это заново. В нее. 2 года. Мы, наверное, сейчас мы посмотрим, сколько мы еще пойдем по этому по сюжету. Ну, блин, неплохо его что-то уже пройти вот этот, как его, Not Cry. Этот, потом последний сюжет, это как его, это новый порт. Что, забыть? И потом вас уже ждать новые, как большинство делают. Вот сейчас ждут, допустим, новые. Оказывается, пошли, сразу ее это зачистили, нагады все собрали и все. Ну. Па-па-па-па. По идее уже вот это, у нас, значит, вот край. Если я правильно понимаю. Либо у нас еще какой-то сюжет. А ну. А не. Ну, так, смотрите, так как я был, давайте по сути, да, здесь, ну, не пришлось сюда, не помню для чего, пойти. Поэтому мы с вами можем сделать вот так. Типа делается и просто уже начать быстро ходить, что и там плыть, туда добираться. А может прям сразу. Начать входить отсюда. Ну, то есть, я даже, по-моему, часть пропустил через это.
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little boring. You mean it's got something to do with Notcry's history? Oh, that makes sense. But what exactly was this calamity?
Ну, пойму, как всегда. У нее еда.
Should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it. Oh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of the hallway.
Как его там пойти? Кирилл Чудомилович как-то, да?
Wait a sec. Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
Whoa, that's an impressively long name.
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past. Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a...
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
Oh, so you're here for business?
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
Burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That...
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But...
What?
Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless Ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much needed light to that place of final rest.
Right. Well, if we get...
Then allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo. Not to badmouth them at all. In fact, they seem pretty cultured, but at the same time, kinda spooky. His lantern? No, not really. You mean, 'cause it was broken? Huh. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths. Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
Here's the thing. You can't live life
Paimon almost forgot something super important. Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat? But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there? Wait, free food? Wow, the
У нее вообще, кроме еды, что-нибудь есть? Пайман, а?
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings.
The birds in the... what now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the traveler. Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take one each.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Notcry, driven by greed and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
Look who it is again. Those insufferably kind-hearted Frostmoon Scions. Got enough for us too?
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
The Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next. Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Notcry with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frostmoon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us. Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, Your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Enclave. May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Those two for Tui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Inefa isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next? Good idea! Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down, after all. Let's see... Okay, Paimon's got our route all figured out. So, all that's left to say is... don't fall behind! This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench, too. This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids. This is the Vesnitsi Prolecha greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away. And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go. And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! You can see really far out into the distance. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, that must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frost Moon Scions live.
Вот там, да?
So, what'd you think? Even if Inefa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either. Hey, come on! Would it kill you to compliment Paimon? Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now! There's already a line forming outside! Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship! Where? Which one are you... Oh... Now you mention it, Paimon's noticed it too. Ugh. Better not be who she thinks it is. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild...
Ну, что начнем это что?
Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again.
How ridiculous.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses. Yet I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person. At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine. And you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
A harbinger?
То есть, грубо говоря, мы вообще задание сдавали вот этим Фатуем.
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning, if you will. You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best. But we are in Nod Cry now, and as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod Cry lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive creepy research facility.
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. So why don't you start by using your already limited processing and, being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to Nod Cry, Dominion of the Fatui.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly self-righteous? But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean one thing. We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon hates feeling like she's being watched. Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
You're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please don't leave us again, okay?
Значит,
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
кстати, сразу туда ем.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Дадим.
Please, here you go.
О.
And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to
Чё?
let the great Lord
Она тут
Summer
делает?
your first port of call. Oh dear. So it is the real deal. Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued client! And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Not Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible. Thank the Archons we didn't tell you. Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business. Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Not Cry. A clever merchant always has a backup plan, or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. Since you're both here in Not Cry, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's scenery you're missing, I've got that covered too. We literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends? My, your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this? What's that? Your hat? Information, of course. Information about Not Cry. Locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind. I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free. Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today. What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I am the most generous person forget it. Anyway, the long and the short of it is this. The moment I set up shop in Not Cry, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis. Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit. Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora. Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very own slice of all the latest and greatest business opportunities? In that case, what would you like to know about? The frosty moon scions? You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just, well, they have such simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg. Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers. But seriously, a volunteer organization in Not Cry? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. No pay, all work. That's not a business model, and it's certainly not for me. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt
Интересно.
end up doing business with some other merchants in Nodcry. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in.
The Curatorium of Secrets? What do they get up to there?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay.
You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right?
When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf of your wallets.
You're really not convincing anyone, you know.
All right. Business is a cutthroat business. I won't argue with that. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
Seriously? It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival now.
Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large, why, it could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you.
You ought to stand down!
Ой. Чисто случайно нажал. А, чё? Так. О! Блин. Сейчас, а сколько нам вообще? Так, раз, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ладно, вот это уже... Нет, открой. Так, чтобы 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Восемь глав, да? Можно, в принципе, наверное, пройти вот эту. Потом раз, 2. Раз, 2.
An orchard.
Так.
Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right. But most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
А, я что тут могу получить? Несколько вот этих. О!
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts.
Did you manage to get everything Aino asked for?
I did. What about you? Do you need me to navigate or introduce any more places around town?
Not for now. We've seen most of it already. We probably need some time to process everything we've learned, though.
Any progress with the spaceship?
No. Catherine came back just now, so we asked her, but even she hasn't heard a thing.
One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Nodcry, it is entirely plausible that the wreck was scrapped for parts, or even mistaken for a pile of broken machinery.
Aww.
Understood. In that case, why don't we go ask Aino together? After all, she was the one who salvaged me. Ancient dragon technology and all. If they're really—
Good point! And since you keep mentioning her, we're curious to meet this whiz-kid mechanic too!
Understood. Then I'll handle navigation as before. ETA.
Так, поедем. Где вообще, ну... Сколько длится? А, 2 месяца полно. Так же, как и здесь.
Aino? Present!
Стоять. Телепортироваться. Я не хочу пока делать вот эти побочные задания, то потом делать. С вами.
Oh no! There's a little animal trapped over there! Let's go help it out! Huh? That's weird. Why isn't it responding?
The tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Nodcry. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes. This little animal must have been caught here unprepared.
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? I'm gonna leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared! We'll get you there soon!
А.
Oh, it worked! Off you go now, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again.
Oof!
Here we are. The place I know and I call home.
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never even seen before. And then there's all these little robots. Did Aino build them all?
That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little bots since I've been gone.
Aww. Well, you were gone for quite a bit. She must have missed you.
I missed her too. I want her to see what I've become.
Well, let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on!
I know. I'm back.
Это чё за язык?
Ineffa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like a whole 30 minutes at least.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I know. Could you turn around for a moment? I know.
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone.
She's got chocolate all over her mouth.
I know. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day.
It was either a cake or a crumb cake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left for you?
Literally just earlier today.
Let me just go run a scan on that.
I meant today, a week ago.
And then you restocked an entire week's worth on your own initiative?
Uh, 2 weeks worth.
Why does Paimon feel like the roles in this household are pretty much the opposite of what she imagined?
Calculation complete. Aino's recommended snack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks. 0.
No fair! You're a meanie, Ineffa.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me!
Типа почему? Я
I only ate a
не понимаю.
teeny bit extra every day. Just a teensy-weensy bit extra.
That is objectively not a teensy bit extra.
Seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. But now that I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did. So I... But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about you. And that's the... Oh...
I know. I am very sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm back now.
Well... So, will I be able to keep eating snacks as usual now?
Negative. Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide. But just this once.
Thanks, Ineffa! You're the best!
I know. Allow me to introduce.
It's the honorary knight and Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time.
Nice to meet you, Aino. Ineffa's told us all about you, too.
Huh? Really? She actually said that about me?
Так.
Well, oh yeah, so, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back for a while. He asked me to let you know if I saw you.
Yeah, we heard about that at the flagship. Did he say what he was doing?
Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home. Oh, shoot. Do either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household.
Sure wouldn't know it from that snack tantrum she just threw.
Так.
A spaceship, huh? From outside Tibet?
Exactly. So, ring any bells?
No.
Oh, you sure?
Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Notcry that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or in any old ones either.
Huh. What I know means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as parts for other machines.
Oh, so that's what she was getting at.
Yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anywhere near that special. So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and then hid it really, really well.
But who would even do something like that?
Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the... Anyway, long story short, I definitely haven't seen anything like that. Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frost Moon Scions.
The Frost Moon Scions?
Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Inefa tell you about their rituals?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
What kind of rituals are we talking about?
I've never actually seen them myself. Just heard bits and pieces here and there. They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past. Not sure exactly how it's meant. Can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machines or science. And to tell you the truth, I don't like it much either.
Looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scions.
Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer.
Alright.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can.
Really? You promise?
Да.
Sounds like my type of visitors.
Обещаем.
You're
А
welcome
в итоге
anytime.
вряд ли мы к ней зайдем.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today, so I won't be going with you.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find our way just fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
О! То есть, бля, у тех, знаете, ну и так, у тех, у кого, по сути, его ее нету, получат ее, получается, бесплатно. Ну, я... Кстати, давайте. На эту можно. У меня... Вы смотрите, у меня получается так, что я выбил вот этого. Еще давно... Не помню, в патче, да? Дважды. Потом в предыдущих патчах мне она подала. И что я не сказал, в итоге вот это созвездие у нас бесплатное. Что у нас, получается, это Нефа.
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do?
У нее есть все созвездия. Что у нас по заданию, кстати? Блин. Сейчас будет не секунду. Пытаться сейчас, либо просто если мы сейчас будем пытаться, то да, закончим. Хотя что по времени? 2 часа почти. Не, по идее. У меня почти 3 часа. А, ну эти ж.
Running late again. Running late again.
Seeing Enefa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming. We should definitely hang out with them more in the future. Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different, just like the scenery.
О! Вот это, скорее всего, как ее рубин, они по-другому, как ее назвать этот лунтик. Да?
A Kuhenki? She looks different from the ones we saw before. Hey there! What's your name? Huh. Doesn't seem able to speak. No idea what she wants. Unless you want to stop, maybe we should... She's following us! Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out. Hey! Don't make it sound like Paimon's some kind of meanie. Paimon had no idea what she wanted, okay? Ugh. Anyway, next time Paimon sees her, seeing as we're on our way over to meet Lauma anyway, we can ask her about it while we're there.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime? Huh? Hey, look! Isn't that Lauma? The moon chanter?
Let me take a look at your wound. You must be more careful. Doesn't matter how much of a rush you're in. Oh, you're back too. How is your day? You what? Those two Fatui? The ones who were causing trouble in Nasha Town? You naughty little thing! How could you do that? They didn't notice. That's not the point. You mustn't do that again, okay? Next time, at the very least, bring a few of your friends along too. You'll be an easy target if it's just you on your own.
Hey, Lauma! Still remember us?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon, isn't it? Welcome to Hisi Island. Not at all. Those who come with kindness in their hearts are always welcome with the Frost Moon Scions.
Were you just talking to those animals?
I was indeed. The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline is unique, for throughout our history, there have been many among us who could communicate with all living things. What was that? She says she was trapped in a plant earlier, and that you were the ones who rescued her. She wants me to thank you on her behalf.
Oh, it was nothing. Barely lifted a finger.
If you both are free, why don't you join us at the Frost Moon Enclave for dinner? Consider it a small token of thanks for your kindness.
We'd love to! And actually, we had something we wanted to ask you anyway.
Oh. You're interested in the story of Kutar?
Kutar?
Yes. Kutar is our moon goddess. The moon maiden who guides us.
But up close, this one somehow seems a bit different from the one in Nasha Town. It's like it's
more... natural?
Or like... more harmonized in its design.
That is because ever since the Fatui arrived in Nodcry, they have been modifying and defacing our statues as they please. These statues were made by the Frost Moon Scions who settled here hundreds of years ago, crafted from the very finest Lunasol stone. Not only is this stone exceedingly rare, but it also brims with Kuvaki. I suppose the latter must be what caught the Fatui's eye. For a time, we put up fierce resistance. But now, this is the only one left that still retains her original form.
We heard they even pulled some ancient moon's remnants down from the sky.
That's right. The two largest remnants landed in Nodcry. One here on Hisi Island, and the other on Paha Isle. The Fatui built their research facility on top of the remnant over on Paha Isle. But they've had their sights set on the one here, too.
Oh! It's that little Kuhenki again!
Surely that can't be...
Hey! We've been wondering what was up with it, too. It just appeared out of some petals and hasn't stopped following us since.
No, that is no ordinary Kuhenki. These we name Luonnotar, beings born from the moon goddess's blessing.
Can you understand what it's saying? We honestly haven't got the slightest idea why it's been
I'm afraid not. I cannot fathom her thinking any better than you can. Sometimes a long time must elapse before the moon goddess's blessings turn into Luonnotar. Perhaps you two were simply there to witness that transformation.
Oh, maybe.
Legend has it that the Luonnotar bring good fortune. Given that she seems to have taken a liking to you both, why don't you let her come along with you?
Really? Then you can start by helping us find some more treasure chests along the way. Capiche?
Что?
Twilight approaches. If you would hear more of the moon's story, then let us make our way to the Frost Moon Enclave. Beneath the gentle moonlight, I shall share this tale in full.
Пошлите. Ну, вот так поиграть у меня, по сути, есть. А, кстати, по-моему, они должны как-то реагировать, да?
Oh, Lady Lauma, you're back.
То есть, если мы будем выходить вот с этим, они как-то должны реагировать на нас.
Come day or night, may the blessings of the moon
Да?
goddess shine down upon you.
Lauma, you have returned.
Wilhelmina, this is the Traveler and Paimon. Kindly arrange for 2 additional dinner settings for our honored guests.
Of course, my lady.
Wow! Everyone along the way here pretty much saluted you. Are you, like, super
I am but a moon chanter. One entrusted to convey the moon goddess's will. Nothing more.
She's just being modest. The Moon Chanter holds the highest rank among us Frost Moon Scions. Lauma is our leader.
Wilhelmina?
I know. I'll send word to the kitchen. 2 meals coming up.
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you were such a big shot.
It is merely that the unique traits of our bloodline have manifested themselves especially strongly in my person. That is... Please, follow me this way.
Ладно, пойдем вот так.
Even to this day, I am still trying to piece together the many fragments of our past. It is a story not only of the Frost Moon Scions, but also of the moons themselves.
A story of the moons?
Yes. We Frost Moon Scions are the last descendants of the ancient golden realm of Hyperborea. Its former glory may have faded, but what remains is a memory uniquely ours. In the distant past, Tivat had not just one moon, but 3. It is said that they were created by the primordial master of this world, cast into the firmament to keep peace in the land below. Firstborn was the eternal moon, largest of the 3. Legend has it that it was her immense kuvaki that gave rise to the ocean tides. Next was the Frost Moon. Smaller than her big sister, yet brightest in radiance. Her glow became the cold, undying lantern of the night. Finally came the iridescent moon, smallest of the sisters. Most of the time, her light was barely visible to the naked eye. Yet when she shone, her fleeting halos were all...
Wow! Sounds like it all happened so long ago.
Afterwards, well, as you have seen, the 3 moon goddesses perished. This happened in a war triggered by the Descenders, and of the 3 lunar husks, only the frost moon survived unbroken.
Oh, so that's why there were ancient moon's remnants in the sky.
Yes. It is also said that when the moons shattered, most of their fragments rained down upon this land like stardust. That is why Nodcry is blessed with such an abundance of Kuvaki. As for the remnant that the Fatui recently pulled down, that belonged to the Eternal Moon.
Wait a sec. But you just said that 2 of the moons were shattered, so where are the remnants of the iridescent moon?
The iridescent moon's remnants were never found. What happened to her after the war remains a mystery. Some say she vanished in an instant, while others believe that her remnants are simply too delicate to leave a trace. Yet, though the era of the 3 moons has long since faded into legend, successive generations of Frost Moon Scions have always passed down a prophecy that one day the moon goddess would return. And in the end, that prophecy did indeed come to pass. Though...
Lady Lauma! Lady Lauma, are you there?
Cappy, what is the matter?
Lady Lauma, it's my daughter, Karina. Her illness.
Take me to her, right away.
Now, where in the world did I put that book?
Так, ладно, то это мы сейчас последний слушаем и на все. На сегодня, ну, то есть мы пробуем эту выбить напоследок Николь, а по Геншину все, скорее стрима сегодня не будет. Ну, хотя Мэтти будет, не знаю. Потом посмотрю.
Her sensitivity to Kuvaki is flaring up again. After her last treatment, did you follow my advice and seek medical help in Nasha Town?
But those doctors are all Snezhnayan. They're outsiders, compatriots of those brutes who invaded our homeland. How can we possibly trust them?
Not all outsiders are enemies, Cappy. They've been treating this condition for generations. They have the experience we lack.
But we're Frost Moon Scions. Should we not remember what the outsiders did to our moons? Surely the Lady Kutar will reward our devotion.
But Cappy, Kutar is long... This isn't the time for debate. O lost child, snow-swept and buffeted by the howling winds of the frigid night, let not the silver flame within you fade. By the frost moon's grace, I shall warm you, curled up as a fledgling in frozen soil.
Praise be to the moon goddess. My
Remember, she must take powdered laka berries daily. It will ease her symptoms.
Llama?
Philomena, what is it?
Dinner is ready.
I see. Cappy, let her rest here for the night. I'll have someone bring her a blanket.
All right. Thank you so much, Lady Lauma.
Will she be all right? Yeah. If there's anything at all we can do, please don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you for your kindness. For now, though, Karina should be fine. She'll be feeling a lot better tomorrow. Please do not be worried. Come, let us head to dinner. I believe you still have some questions for me.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'll be coming too.
Oh?
Lauma makes such an unshakable moon chanter. Calm, capable, someone we can count on. Deep down, though, I know she's been quietly carrying the burden for the rest of us. Traveler, Paimon, believe me when I say that as a fellow Frostmoon Scion, I do worry about Lauma. It's just that sometimes it's hard to say it to her face. Could I ask you to look out for her? I can tell she really trusts you. I fear that would stress her out even more. Sometimes I really admire her strength, but at the same time, I can't help feeling powerless myself.
Ладно, знаете, сейчас. Сейчас немножко подготовимся. Подождите. Во.
Ты мой ангел, мой свет, я молю тебя, сойди с небес. В твоих глазах вся моя вселенная.
Поехали.
Николь, в улыбке тепло, что спасает от бед. Я подарю тебе весь мир, что душу наполнит покоем.
Спевала, да? Вот это.
В счастье, в ненастье,
Ладно.
в рассвете ты, главное, сойди с неба.
Спасибо за вот эту.
Моя нежность, моя тишина, без тебя этот мир просто пустая клетка.
Ну, то есть вот это неплохо. В принципе, это, ну...
Я жду тебя здесь, на земле, всей душой. Ты мой ангел, мой свет. Я молю тебя, сойди с небес. свет, я молю тебя, сойди с небес. В твоих глазах вся моя вселенная.
Ну, спасибо, конечно, за него, но он мне не нужен.
Я подарю тебе весь мир, что душу наполнит покоем и светом. И буду с тобой до конца моих дней. В счастье, в ненастье, в огне и в рассвете. Ты, главное, сойди с неба ко мне. Пусть крылья твои обнимут меня крепко, Николь. Моя нежность, моя тишина.
Давайте, пожалуйста.
Просто пустая клетка.
Нафига мне этот лук? Нафига мне это оружие?
Сойди же, любимая, ангел мой светлый. Я жду тебя здесь на земле.
Николь,
всей душой. Ты мой
дай
ангел, мой свет.
Пожалуйста.
Я молю тебя.
Нафиг это оружие. Не надо. Мне лишь Николь, дайте и все. Спасибо еще за нее. Ну, а Николь, можно? А? Пожалуйста. Дайте мне. Ну не надо мне персонаж давать. Мне, по-моему, вообще созвездие.
Мой свет, я молю тебя, сойди с небес. В твоих глазах вся моя вселенная.
Пожалуйста.
Николь, в улыбке тепло, что спасает.
Пожалуйста.
Николь.
Николь.
Мир, что душу
Прошу вас.
наполнит покоем и светом. И буду с тобой до конца моих
Пожалуйста.
дней. В счастье, в ненастье, в огне и в рассвете. Ты, главное,
Надо мне вот опять ее давать.
Моя нежность, моя тишина. Без тебя этот мир просто пустая клетка. Сойди же, любимая, ангел мой светлый. Я жду тебя здесь на земле всей душой. Ты мой ангел, мой свет. Я молю тебя, сойди с небес.
Опять могу менять, да? Давайте, пожалуйста.
Ты мой ангел, мой свет. Я молю тебя,
не надо мне книгу, ну нафига мне не надо.
Вся моя вселенная, Николь. В улыбке тепло, что спасает от бед. Я подарю тебе весь мир, что душу наполнит покоем и светом. И буду с тобой до конца моих дней. В счастье, в ненастье, в огне и в рассвете. Ты, главное, сойди с неба ко мне. Пусть крылья твои обнимут меня крепко, Николь. Моя нежность, моя тишина. Без тебя этот мир просто пустая клетка. Сойди же, любимая, ангел мой светлый. Я жду тебя здесь на земле всей душой. Ты мой ангел, мой свет. Я молю тебя, сойди с небес.
Два созвездия на нее, да? Получил в педалах. Класс! Ну да, ну, у меня на нее все собраны. На вот эту вот. Но она особо мне не нужна. Блин. Зачем мне на вот эту зачем мне вот это выпадать? Мне нужно вот, по сути, только все. Блин, 20 дней, да? по этим. Шанс получения 50, типа на 50. То есть я, по сути, вот эту получил. Трижды? Не, ну я тоже ничего не понимаю. Как блять, мне голланд, не голланд. Блин. Не мешайте взять. То есть 50 этого было мало. «20 дней, да? Подождите. М, 12. Я получу. Сколько вот это? То есть меня могу через дни вот это получить. Вот это потратить. Хорошо. Ну ладно. Тогда на этом все. Когда 11 будет, я не знаю. Я, знаете, в принципе, вы уже как его, вне стрима потом подожду немного, пособираю и что. И попытаюсь выбить. Если не получится, блин, ну это будет, честно, обидно. Ладно, собственно, на этом всем пока. Да. Может быть, еще стрим будет еще по какой-то игре, а может быть и не будет. Я еще не знаю. В данный момент всем пока.